Now on Good Morning Northwest, breaking overnight, the federal government shuts down. 4 million federal employees caught in the middle. What the shutdown means for your daily life and when it might end.
And another chance of rain as we start a brand new month. When to be planning for wet weather over the next couple of days in my first alert forecast.
And a new push to make Spokane County a better place to live and work. How local leaders plan to tackle this region's biggest challenges: homelessness, drugs, and crime with unprecedented cooperation. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. So welcome to your Wednesday, October 1st, starting off a whole new month. Meteorologist Matt Gray here with a look at our first alert forecast.
And we continue to see spotty rain around the inland Northwest. Not nearly as wet as it was this time yesterday, but we still got some showers out there that we're tracking. And for the most part, at least this morning, with the exception of around the Palouse, it's just the moose and the bears that are getting wet here this morning. So we've got one little sprinkle that just moved over the Hayden Lake area. We've seen an occasional sprinkle from time to time this morning in Kootenai County, but things are headed off into the mountains and the highlands here. And I expect us to be on the dry side here for the rest of the morning around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Then some showers further south, places like Garfield, Palouse, Potlatch, down to the Albion area, all getting a little bit of rain. In Pullman and Moscow, this is all going to be traveling north of you. This is going to continue to track up to somewhere between Clarkia and St. Mary's as we head through the rest of this morning. So fairly dry, mostly cloudy conditions here with a little sun peeking through from time to time for the first half of the day. Things get a little bit more active heading into the afternoon, even a couple of lightning strikes possible, and we'll continue to see some scattered wet weather into the evening. Temperatures continuing to get cooler and cooler, and that includes some chilly warnings coming up in your extended forecast after this.
We are following breaking news. The federal government has shut down for the first time in 6 years. Washington has run out of money, and thousands of federal employees were sent home without pay, while others are still on the job, but won't see a paycheck until Congress strikes a deal. The main fight holding everything up is health care. With nearly 4 million federal employees caught in the middle, more than 700,000 have been told to stay home. The Congressional Budget Office says that's $400 million in lost pay every day. Overnight, lawmakers blew past a deal with both parties blaming each other.
There are some conversations. There are Democrats who are very unhappy with the situation that they're in.
Democrats led by Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says they are not backing down. They want Medicaid cuts reversed and Obamacare subsidies extended.
Our guarantee is to the American people that we're going to fight as hard as we can for their health care, plain and simple.
Meanwhile, in a statement, Washington State Senator Patty Murray said one family in Washington State is about to see their monthly premium jump from $278 to $1,800 because of inaction. That's what's at stake, and that's what Republicans have to answer for. We haven't heard from any local Republicans about the shutdown just yet, but right now, essential employees like TSA officers and the military are still working, but without pay, while others like National Park staff have been sent home. Social Security and Medicare will keep running, but services like passports and food inspections should expect delays. There's no word on how long this shutdown will last. Negotiations are expected to continue today until Congress cuts a deal. The government and the country are stuck in shutdown mode. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. And the government shutdown doesn't just have our politicians on edge. It also has local agencies uncertain about what will happen next. At Fairchild Air Force Base, more than 300 employees could face furloughs, meaning they'd be forced to take an unpaid leave. Its military personnel will be required to work, but it's not clear yet if they'll get a paycheck on time. Non-essential workers likely will be asked to stay home, meaning you could start eventually seeing the delays with government programs like food stamps.
And with the shutdown in effect, more than 11,000 FAA workers are set to be furloughed. The announcement made by the Department of Transportation. This amounts to about a quarter of the FAA's workforce and includes employees who work as support staff and in non-safety roles. More than 33,000 Department of Transportation employees are expected to keep working without pay. That includes more than 13,000 air traffic controllers. These are expected to be the largest furloughs of any DOT agency. We will continue to track the fallout from the government shutdown. Watch for updates on KXLY.com.
Now to continuing coverage of a shooting on Spokane's South Hill that occurred last week in the Glen Rose neighborhood. A second victim in that shooting has now been identified. 20-year-old Emilio Vasquez died from multiple gunshot wounds. The medical examiner ruled his death as a homicide. The ME's office earlier identified 37-year-old Terrence Wallette with the same cause of death. The third victim in this shooting, who was critically injured and brought to the hospital, has not been identified. This shooting occurred last Wednesday at the intersection of 34th and Havana, which is just blocks from Chase Middle School. Police say all three people involved in this shooting did know each other, but investigators are still working to determine their relationships and what exactly led to this shooting.
Spokane County leaders unite to tackle drugs, homelessness, and crime. The new Safe and Healthy Spokane Task Force brings together law enforcement, nonprofits, private companies, and elected officials. The group aims to speed up actions that improve public safety and health through ballot measures, ordinances, or restructured funding. Stakeholders include the City Council, County Commissioners, Providence, and Avista.
If you've got the city and the county and you've got Republicans and Democrats coming together to say, we agree that these are the investments that are going to make a difference, I'm very hopeful and excited about this effort.
The task force will meet monthly and will gather input until May to create a comprehensive plan. But they say action could happen sooner as they work to improve Spokane County as a better place to live and work. It's now 6:06.
Checking back in with meteorologist Matt Gray, taking a live look this morning down in Colfax.
Yeah, where we just saw a little bit of showery conditions here this morning, and more scattered rain is expected throughout the day today. It's going to be very hit or miss, so don't be counting on anything super crazy when it comes to wet weather, but we'll keep you informed on where things will be popping up or most likely to pop up coming up.
We're coming to you live this morning from the Spokane International Airport, where around 90 veterans are gathering right now and preparing to take off on the next Inland Northwest honor flight. And we'll introduce you to one of the few female veterans who's going to be on this flight in just a few minutes.
And a deadly earthquake rocks the Philippines, killing at least 60 people. Buildings collapse as rescue crews scramble to find survivors. We have the latest next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
Rain or shine, day or night, good weather always reigns at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. No matter the weather, winning is better. Your 7-day forecast calls for fun at the Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning.
In football, to have a good offense, you need to know how to read the defense.
The same is true dealing with the insurance company after a car wreck.
They'll use every trick in their playbook to pay you as little as possible.
But we know their playbook.
Like when they stack the box.
These are huge insurance companies.
And they'll do anything to keep you from winning.
Like stacking the box with attorneys to fight your claim.
That's when you call an audible and call us.
We're attorneys Russell and Hill.
We know the insurance game.
And we know how to win.
Tackle every job with power and precision this season with Pape Machinery Ag and Turf. For a limited time, you can get 0% financing for up to 84 months on a new John Deere 1025R compact utility tractor with 120R standard loader, all for just $249 per month. Shop online or head to your nearest Pape Machinery location to experience the unmatched customer service and support that keeps your operation running strong. But don't wait, this offer ends October 31st. Pape keeps you moving.
It's a flash sale this Wednesday through Sunday at Walker's Furniture with an additional store-wide savings of 20% off our already low prices. Or take advantage of 5 years no interest financing with no money down. This Wednesday through Sunday only at Walker's.
Medicare options for Freddie.
No, not Freddie. Eddie.
Just so you know, this medication isn't covered by your insurance.
It looks like your prior authorization needs to be renewed.
What? I was told it was covered.
Why?
Hello, Freddie.
Eddie!
I'm so sorry about that.
Come on.
I do have Medicare, yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, aging needs.
Agent? Please.
Tony!
I don't understand.
That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
Are you still there, Freddie?
as you get that renewed, please come back.
Thank you very much.
At 6:10, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. President Donald Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth are laying out a new vision for the U.S. military.
They addressed a gathering of top admirals and generals in Virginia yesterday, with Hegseth detailing new directives slamming diversity and bashing what he called stupid rules of engagement. Rules of engagement are directives governing how and when force can be used by the military. The defense chief also said combat troops will have to meet, quote, the highest male standard. And if that means there are no women in combat roles, it is what it is. President Trump followed Hegseth with his own remarks, telling America's military brass that we are under an invasion from within, as he defended his domestic crackdown.
ICE agents were caught on video yesterday grabbing and shoving journalists at a New York court. It sparked swift condemnation from immigrant groups and Democratic lawmakers. ICE's critics say officers are being too aggressive, while the agency says its agents' safety is at risk.
In the Philippines, rescuers are searching for survivors of yesterday's 6.9 magnitude earthquake. At least 60 people are dead and 150 others are injured. Several buildings collapsed as that quake struck at around 10 p.m. local time. More than 500,000 people felt the shaking across the Visayan Islands.
And take a look at this. Dramatic video shows at least 5 homes breaking apart and collapsing into the ocean in North Carolina's Outer Banks. The homes, oh, look at this one. The homes swept away by surf made active by hurricane activity. Rare twin hurricanes, Imelda and Humberto, are churning up powerful waves all along the East Coast as the storms make their way toward Bermuda.
And locally, a lot tamer, but still active with our weather pattern. We're going to see scattered showers and even 1 or 2 thunderstorms again around the inland Northwest, off and on at any given hour of the day, although I suspect our activity is going to be a little bit more than what we're seeing right now in the late afternoon and then heading into the evening. Overall, the amount of time that you'll likely see rain at your house, 15 minutes or less, but just keep an eye on things as you go about your day.
Today is the grand opening for Lululemon's new spot in downtown Spokane. For more than a decade, the store was located in the historic Crescent Building. Now it's moving right across the street to a larger upgraded space on the ground floor of River Park Square.
That's cool. Got to go check it out.
Yeah, we will.
Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:12.
The trip of a lifetime begins for 90 local veterans. What makes the Inland Northwest Honor Flight so special? From a veteran's perspective, we'll have live coverage coming up.
And if you're going to the airport for the send-off or maybe for your own flight here soon, you might want to be aware of some parking changes. We'll explain what you need to know before going to the airport. That's next.
Kevin Coe, the South Hill rapist, wants out. The state says he's no longer a threat, but Spokane still remembers. A judge rules Thursday. What are his rights and the victims? Watch team coverage Thursday on 4 News Now.
I'm writing a list of the best reasons to call the advocates.
You get a team dedicated for your case.
Right.
We'll fight hard to get you the very best result.
Also good.
Well, let's see your list.
I think I captured it.
Great list.
Stay and play at Mississauga Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Mississauga Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
Andy's Heating Cooling guarantees to keep your home safe and cool. Your home and office comfort is Andy's priority. Stay cool this summer with a new air conditioning system from Carrier.
My air conditioner was not working. All I needed was a replacement sequencer. I called another company and they wanted to replace the unit for over $10,000. I was so glad I listened to my neighbor who recommended I get a second opinion from Andy's.
Turn to the experts. Andy's Heating Cooling since 1972, thanks to you.
After I decided my pain was too much, and my doctor actually suggested that I do visit the Good Feet store. Pretty amazing when they put the arch supports in your shoe and you walk around and you realize there's not pain and you think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Attention RV shoppers! R&R RV in North Spokane has just lowered prices on every motorhome, fifth wheel, and travel trailer in stock. Last year's models are slashed to the lowest clearance prices you will ever find. We're talking jaw-dropping savings on Montana, Rockwood, Cougar, Winnebago, and more. Don't delay. R&R RV's fall clearance sale is on now. Quit dreaming. Just do it. Hurry to R&R RV to claim your new RV and save thousands. Shop indoors at R&R RV in North Spokane, 525 East Francis, or shop now at rnrrv.com.
Attention high school sports fans. Your school could be featured on 4 News Now Game of the Week. Go to KXLY.com, vote for your favorite game, and your team could be the featured game on Friday Night Sports Extra. 4 News Now Game of the Week. Brought to you by BECU.
The advocates have advice for people injured in a car crash.
Yeah, call us first.
Hurt by a semi-truck?
Call us first.
Injured motorcyclist?
Call us first.
We'll work hard for you. And one more thing.
What?
Call us first.
Injured? You deserve an advocate.
4 News Now is brought to you by Orchard Crest Retirement and Assisted Living.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:16. Starting today, there might be some traffic changes in effect at the Spokane International Airport that could impact your commute.
Yeah, here's what to do. Now, drivers wishing to park in the outside, garage, and Concourse C parking lots will be rerouted to a new entrance along Airport Drive, closer to the terminal. The entrance to the economy lot will remain off of Flint Road. The airport says this change is part of its effort to enhance the parking experience at the airport and support future development.
And speaking of the airport, a group of local heroes is there right now. They're about to take off for a very special journey, traveling from Spokane to Washington, D.C. for the next Inland Northwest Honor Flight.
And these veterans will visit the very monuments and memorials that honor their service. Alexandra Conyarts is live at the airport this morning, and an incredible experience for all of those people.
Yeah, truly such an incredible experience. You can see here the room is starting to fill up as more and more veterans make their way here as they prepare to take that trip to DC. And right now I'm joined by a very special someone. I'm joined by Elsa Powers, who is one of the few female veterans here this morning. And Elsa, you served in the Women's Army Corps. Can you tell us a little bit about the years that you served and the rank that you had while you were there?
Well, I served from 1963. I was in basic training when President Kennedy was assassinated, which was a difficult time, to 1966. The Army trained me as a medical laboratory technologist, gave me a great profession that I love, and this is just such an honor to be here with all these other veterans that served in combat. I was stateside.
And so, you mentioned this is going to be your first honor flight that you're on. How does it feel to be here this morning?
Oh, it's a privilege. It's an honor. Excited.
Yeah.
My son is my guardian, and that's what makes it even more special. And I just can't explain it other than that.
Yeah. Is this going to be your first time getting to visit those memorials as well?
I have been to D.C. before, but the North Idaho Women's Veterans Group, one of the ladies there was very insistent that it is different when you go with your fellow vets, and that's why I'm on the flight, because she encouraged me and kind of pushed me into coming, because I wanted to save the place for others that hadn't been to DC.
Thank you so much, Elsa. It's so beautiful to get to meet you, and thank you for your service. And she's actually one of 3 expected women who are going to be taking the honor flight this morning. So truly a remarkable thing to see. For now, reporting live, I'm Alexandra Conyarts, 4 News Now.
And they got a busy schedule, too. They're going to be back here tomorrow night. So
it's a whirlwind trip.
Wow.
Good for them.
It means so much.
Yeah. Here is a live look this morning at Spokane's Veterans Memorial Arena, where, we had a wet parking lot yesterday. I can't really make it out this morning.
Yeah, I ended up missing some of the wet weather that came through last night, some of the heavier rain. Roads are a little bit wetter in Coeur d'Alene, parts of the Palouse this morning, around Sandpoint, where we got a little bit more in the rain gauge last night. So it's hit or miss stuff, and that's that's going to continue today around the region as we enter the month of October. We had quite a September here in our region. These orange boxes signifying above average temperatures. Those red boxes are records. What a September we had with 99 degrees for the first 2 days of the month, only 3 days below average. And this has been an exceptional month of September. It is the hottest September on record for Spokane. Records go all the way back to 1881 in all categories. Average the temperatures of every single day, every hour all together. This is by far the warmest average temperature for the entire month of September on the record here. Our hottest high, 99 degrees. That's also a record for the month. Our warmest low, 70, also a record for the month. And so a little surprised then that we've been dealing with smoke and fire and drought and all these other things when you're talking about these very hot early fall temperatures. As we start October, though, things looking like they are headed in the opposite direction. Our average now well into the 60s at this point in the calendar for our highs. It's that white line here on your screen, and we are going to be staying cooler or right at average here for the rest of the week and into the start of this weekend. So definitely feeling a lot more like fall around here as we start this brand new month. And we have a chance to pick up at least a little bit more rain. It's, as I mentioned before, going to be pretty hit or miss, but a chance is a chance. And I tell you what, with all the drought around the inland Northwest right now, we will take it. Most of us this morning are just going to end up dry, mostly cloudy conditions. Those showers are very widely scattered, up around 60 degrees as we get into the early afternoon. Here's what we got for the middle and late afternoon. We start to see our activity kind of ramp up here at about 2 o'clock and later. May even see a few lightning strikes, just like we saw last night with some of the showers. And then heading into the evening, we will see our rain chances jump up just even a little bit further. Temperatures only will end up in the mid 60s today. We were in the upper 60s yesterday. We were in the 70s the day before that. Slowly but surely, we are stepping down with those temperatures day by day. Taking a look at a more extended outlook here, we'll have showers for the first half of Thursday, but by the time we get to Thursday evening, we are going to start to see us begin to dry out a little bit around our area while we continue to see showers in the Cascades. Hopefully that'll help with those wildfires and see showers in the mountains of western Montana. Now, as we go into your kind of Friday and Saturday, a chance for a couple of mountain showers, but the big thing, you notice this blue color here and the change in the wind direction. Lots of cool air rushing in, cool and dry air. And as we head into the weekend, that's going to mean some chilly overnight temperatures. Take a look at this. By the time we get to Monday morning, we are down into the upper 30s in Spokane. So you know over the course of the weekend, things are going to be getting a little frosty in our northern valleys. So it's going to be feeling like fall in many different ways here in the days ahead.
Yeah, looks like it.
Love to see it. Thanks.
It is now 6:23.
She looks real, but she's completely AI generated. Just ahead, the artificial actress causing major controversy in Hollywood as agencies are lining up to sign her. We'll show you next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
With less burning, itching, and pain from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. Most people saw 100% clear skin that stayed clear, even at 5 years. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Bacon! I need bacon! Not bacon! Not bacon! Not falling for that again. Squirrel? No time! It's meaty. It's tasty. It's bacon! Nom 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 nom. I love you. I love bacon. I love you. I love bacon.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, insurance companies will try to minimize your claim. Don't let them.
We're here to fight for every dollar you deserve.
We're in your corner working to get you the best possible outcome.
When I called Craig Swap & Associates, it was so fast and so easy. They got right to work, making sure the insurance company treated me fairly, so I got everything I deserved.
Don't let big insurance take advantage of you. Call Craig Swap & Associates now. One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
It's time for 4 News Now, Coats for Kids. Drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate Coats for Kids through October 31st.
SCCU is partnering with 4 News Now, Coats for Kids to help keep children warm, safe, and healthy this winter.
SCCU loves Coats for Kids.
Hi, Jessica.
I've heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Give us an address and we're on our way.
But how?
1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service.
I want you to come today.
We're on our way.
Well, welcome back. It's now 6:26. Growing backlash this morning over a new actress commanding the spotlight. That's because she's not real. She's AI generated.
Real-life Hollywood stars are concerned about the competition now. Here's ABC's Perry Russum.
This morning, Hollywood actors speaking out, responding to reports that multiple talent agencies are interested in signing an AI actress.
I'm built on everything that came before me.
Tilly Norwood might seem like any other aspiring actress. She has an Instagram page showing off her screen tests alongside candid moments.
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
She even posted this video on Facebook, which she says features her first on-camera role.
Let's get to know each other, and thanks for watching.
But Tilly Norwood is not a real actress. She's a character generated by artificial intelligence. Her creator says she's getting very real attention. Elaine Vander Velden runs the AI talent company that made Tilly. She says, when we first launched Tilly, people were like, what's that? And now we're going to be announcing which agency is going to be representing her. But that announcement not sitting well with many Hollywood stars. Emily Blunt saying, that is really, really scary. Come on, agencies, don't do that. Marvel star Simu Liu saying, movies are great, but you know what would be better is if the characters in them weren't played by actual humans, but by AI replicas approximating human emotion.
You are suddenly up against something that's been generated with 5,000 other actors. It's been given all of these, you know, it's got Betty Davis's attitude, it's got this one's, it's got Humphrey Bogart's list. So it's a little bit of an unfair advantage.
Vander Velden insisting Tilly is not a replacement for a human being, but a creative work, a piece of art. AI characters should be judged as part of their own genre on their own merits, rather than compared directly with human actors. But just a few months ago, Vander Velden said she wanted Tilly to be the next Natalie Portman or Scarlett Johansson. The fashion industry is also under scrutiny. Guess and J. Crew have faced criticism for featuring AI models. Perry Russum, ABC News, New York.
Something about it just doesn't sit right.
God, it's mind-blowing, really.
Wild what technology can do.
It's now 6:28.
Another housing development gets the green light in Rathdrum, but some neighbors say the city's infrastructure can't handle thousands of new residents. We're sharing their concerns. That's next.
Plus, we are waking up to a government shutdown with millions of federal employees caught in the middle. What this means for your travel and our local airport workers. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
They're revved up for a big game. We're in for a good night.
With expert advice and helpful tools like our room visualizer, it's easy to see yourself enjoying your perfect floors.
Come in to experience the One Effect and save big with special financing.
2 locations, Flooring Outlet and Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One.
With heat like this, air conditioning's a necessity. Bill's Heating and AC can get you the relief you want with the urgency you need. We offer free same-day estimates and next-day installation. Plus, all our new equipment comes with a low price guarantee. So call Bill's Heating and AC today and take advantage of our 0% for 5 years promotional financing.
It's time for 4 News Now, Coats for Kids. Drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate Coats for Kids through October 31st.
Fred's Appliance is proud to partner with Coats for Kids, and we're giving you a chance to give back and win big. When you donate your coats, you'll be entered for a chance to win a beautiful Bosch dishwasher with free installation. You can drop off your coats at any of our Fred's Appliance locations.
With expert advice and helpful tools like our room visualizer, it's easy to see yourself enjoying your perfect floors.
Come in to experience the One Effect and save big with special financing.
2 locations, Flooring Outlet and Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now story tracker and some stories people are reading about this morning. The government shutdown, of course, a big headline today. It's not even 10 hours old. And it doesn't just have our politicians on edge, it also has local agencies uncertain about what will happen next. More than 300 Fairchild Air Force Base employees could face furloughs, meaning they'd be forced to take an unpaid leave. Its military personnel will be required to work, but right now it's not clear if they'll get a paycheck on time. Non-essential workers will likely be asked to stay home, meaning you could eventually start seeing delays with government programs like food stamps.
Cuts to NPR, PBS, and other public media outlets have been in the news all year long, but now the federal funds have actually run out. The Corporation for Public Broadcasting saying farewell to staffers and winding down its operations. Over the summer, Republicans in Congress clawed back $1 billion in funds that had been budgeted for public media. Local PBS and NPR affiliates have laid off staff, limited travel, and cut parts of their operations to cope with budget shortfalls.
Washington State already has the highest minimum wage in the nation, and next year it's going up another 2.8%. That means starting January 1st, the minimum wage will be at $17.13 an hour. This is up from $16.66 this year. Many Western Washington cities set that rate even higher. This year, state lawmakers considered a bill to accelerate increases to hit $25 an hour by 2031, but that did not advance in the legislature.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Wednesday, October 1st, start of a new month here. Let's start things off with meteorologist Matt Gray and a look at that first alert forecast.
And we are seeing a little bit of rain here this morning. Not nearly as wet as when we woke up yesterday, but still some showers out there, particularly, once again, in the Palouse region on this 1st of October morning. You can see over the last hour, seeing some light showers moving across central and southern parts of the inland Northwest. We saw some thunderstorms late last night, but things are much calmer here now as we get ready for the sun to come up at the top of the hour, close to the top of the hour. Potlatch still seeing a little bit of wet weather here this morning. That's all tracking up north towards the Santa area and towards St. Mary's. Pullman, you're also going to see a shower that's just to the south of you. This is basically going to pass right over town and then up towards Potlatch here as we head over the next hour. So a little bit more scattered than what we saw yesterday, where we saw a lot of widespread rain in the Palouse region. Also got a couple of sprinkles around Sandpoint, Pend Oreille, into the Boyer area as well. So in this part of Bonner County, still seeing a little bit of activity around the shores of Lake Pend Oreille on all sides. For today, temperatures in the mid-60s. We're going to see more scattered rain, maybe even a lightning strike or two as things get cranked up again with wet weather this afternoon. We'll take a closer look coming up.
Matt, thanks. Officials at Spokane International Airport have confirmed that the airport will remain operational despite the government shutdown, saying in a statement, air traffic controllers, TSA agents, and other airport personnel are deemed to be essential workers. However, federal employees' pay is furloughed.
Despite the shutdown, Social Security payments are planned to continue. The Social Security Administration says it will also continue to handle new applications and appeals. However, some internal functions of the administration will not be allowed. This means Social Security recipients could have to wait longer to learn how much their monthly payments will increase by next year. We will keep track of the fallout from the government shutdown for you. Watch for updates on KXLY.com.
Well, several residents in Deep Creek, which is just west of Airway Heights, have PFAS-contaminated water, but they're not sure who's to blame. Jean Culturas had her well tested for PFAS last year and found it was contaminated. The forever chemicals are found in several industrial products, including firefighting foam. The West Plains Water Coalition says PFAS was also found in the water at a nearby fire station. Testing still needs to be done to determine whether the chemicals came from Fairchild Air Force Base or that fire station.
Product recipe, for instance, of the firefighting foam at Fairchild may be slightly different than the firefighting foam used by the firefighters at Station 10. So it's like the difference between Jif peanut butter and Skippy.
The coalition says researchers from Eastern Washington conducted the test at the fire station and found that PFAS is there.
The Rathdrum City Council has approved another development that would add 71 new homes to the city. This development is one of several under construction right now in Rathdrum. Community members worry that with all the growth, existing problems will only get worse, like low water pressure and slower emergency response times.
Thousands of new residents coming in. We're just concerned we don't have the infrastructure to support all of that right now.
The Northern Lakes Fire District says more growth means more calls to respond to, and that can lead to slower response times. The city of Rathdrum says it is addressing these concerns. It says it's working to extend major water lines throughout Rathdrum that will improve water pressure. The Lakeland School District in Rathdrum is hoping to score a $1 million prize.
It's part of a nationwide competition called T-Mobile Friday Night 5G Lights. Lakeland is a finalist and is now competing against 24 other school districts. There were so many school districts across the country that entered this, and they're in the top 25. Now, if Lakeland wins, the district plans to transform its current football stadium facilities and upgrade its weight room as well.
It would just bring, I think, extra meaning to their whole high school career, and just to turn this place into, a dream that even the visitors want to come.
All right, now Lakeland is in 4th place. The school district says it needs the community's help to win that $1 million grand prize. The link to vote can be found on the Lakeland School District website, or it's in the story. It's up on our website, KXLY.com. Voting closes October 24th. You can vote once a day with your email address. It's super easy to cast your vote. So help them out. How cool would that be?
I'm looking right now. I voted yesterday, so I want to make sure I vote again today. For more information, cast your vote, visit, boom. You just click on that, and then it's super duper easy.
Couldn't be easier.
Yeah, let's help them win.
Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:37.
All right. Oh, we're winning there in Hayden. At least they've got some wet roads.
Yeah, some wet roads here as we saw a decent amount of wet weather move through Kootenai County last night. And we've got another chance for rain later today and tomorrow as well as this wet weather pattern continues in your forecast coming up.
And still to come here on Good Morning Northwest, a Grant County 3-year-old makes a scary discovery in his front yard, a live hand grenade. The quick response that prevented a disaster when we come back.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
When it comes to getting what's fair for your auto accident, the scales of justice can be a bit unbalanced.
So how do you get what's fair?
Call Russell & Hill.
We've handled thousands of injury cases and have the resources to make the insurance company pay up.
Call Russell & Hill.
When you don't use Bounce, dryer heat can be a real monster. It turns clothes into static magnets for your hair. Use Bounce to stop it.
Uh-oh.
If you want static-resistant clothes,
it's time for 4 News Now, Coats for Kids.
Drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate Coats for Kids through October 31st.
Your locally owned Papa Murphy's is proud to be part of Coats for Kids this year.
Now through the end of October, bring in a coat donation to any Eastern Washington or North Idaho Papa Murphy's location.
And receive a $4 off coupon good for any large or family-sized pizza.
Hey everyone, it's Zap from Mainstream Home Services. Since 2000, Mainstream has been your go-to team for all things plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical. If you're looking for an all-in-one home service company, look no further. At Mainstream, we're here to help day or night, weekends, and holidays. Give us a call at 866-411-ZAP. Mainstream Solutions, not surprises.
My name is Carol Lacombe, and I'm 82 years old, and I have been here 2 years. My husband passed away, so I ended up feeling pretty isolated. We took a look around, and I thought, this is the place. It was very welcoming. Everyone seems to be very open and friendly. I find it to be just a very comfortable, home-like place to be. It is home.
When it comes to getting what's fair for your auto accident, the scales of justice can be a bit unbalanced.
So how do you get what's fair?
Call Russell and Hill.
We've handled thousands of injury cases and have the resources to make the insurance company pay up.
Call Russell and Hill.
Kevin Coe, the South Hill rapist, wants out. The state says he's no longer a threat, but Spokane still remembers. A judge rules Thursday. What are his rights and the victims? Watch team coverage Thursday on 4 News Now.
We are following breaking news. The Moses Lake Police Department is investigating an incident at a middle school. Cross-country runners say they were threatened by a man with a gun yesterday afternoon just before 4. It happened while the students were out on a training run between Milwaukee Avenue and Montlake Park. Students from Frontier and Endeavor Middle School reported the incident about 15 minutes later. Once police were notified, officers from Moses Lake and the Grant County Sheriff's Office rushed to the area. They spoke with several people in the area, but no one matched the suspect's description. In a statement, Moses Lake police say there's no evidence anyone in the area did anything wrong, but the investigation is still active. If your child was involved, the Moses Lake School District says they'll be reaching out to you. Police are continuing to investigate and asking anyone with information to come forward. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. A 3-year-old in Heartline, which is about 90 minutes west of Spokane, made a scary discovery in his front yard, a live hand grenade. Look at this. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, the toddler found this grenade on Monday night and brought it inside to show his parents, who then called 911. The Washington State Patrol Bomb Squad was called in to help and determined that this grenade was live. They took it to a remote area just north of town to dispose of it. The Sheriff's Office says the grenade appeared to be weathered and outside for a while. They don't know exactly how old this grenade was or how it ended up in the front yard in the first place.
Yikes. Well, time to plan your day with the weather. We are seeing a couple of light showers out there this morning, but a lot of us will stay dry for the first half of the day. Heading into the afternoon, showers and even a couple of thunderstorms start picking up in coverage again. We'll see a little bit of gusty wind as well here for the afternoon. Feeling like fall out there with some pleasant temperatures. We'll continue on with active weather into the evening.
New on Good Morning Northwest. Who remembers this sound? That is the sound of dial-up internet, and as of today, AOL is no longer offering the service. It used to be the only way to log on at home, but as of 2023, only about 1% of U.S. households with internet subscriptions were using dial-up as the primary method of accessing the internet. While most of us have moved on to using broadband, we'll never forget that unmistakable sound that dial-up made while getting you connected online.
I just can't believe some people were still using it.
Isn't that shocking?
If you're one of that 1%, please let us know. I'm so curious to know how that's still working for you.
You know, I'm sure that there are a lot of places that don't have, decent signal, so they probably had to use what you had to use.
Still got to hear that.
Oh, yeah. What a sound. It is now 6:43.
Well, today, 90 veterans here from the Inland Northwest are taking off on a very special trip. We got Alexander Konyartz live at the airport ahead of today's honor flight.
Yeah, just a little bit. Those veterans will be making their way to the gate as they get to make their way to D.C. to visit those monuments and memorials dedicated to them. We'll be introducing you to a very special someone who is going to be on that flight as well, just after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
For more than 20 years, Blackhawk has electrified country fans. Experience them live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino, Thursday, October 16th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
This week on Neutrogena Remembers.
Will you marry me?
I love you.
If you remember these two, it may be time to start using Neutrogena Retinol Regenerating Cream. It can reverse 7 years of visible aging. Great skin. Oh, to be young.
Have you seen the Nissan lineup lately? If not, it's time to take a look at Coeur d'Alene Nissan. From the sporty Sentra to the versatile Rogue and the rugged Frontier, Coeur d'Alene Nissan has got something for every need and budget.
0% APR for 60 months on Rogue, Pathfinder, and Murano. Nissan ranked #1 in new vehicle quality among mass market brands by J.D. Power.
Take a closer look at Nissan's top-of-the-line technology and impressive styling. Nice cars, nice people, Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Need a new garage door?
Sorry.
We know your garage door is more than just a door. It's also curb appeal and security. That's why our expertly trained technicians bring precision to every install. Precision Garage Door Service. Fast, reliable, and a great investment for your home. Give us a call today.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we do one thing, and we do it well. We're plumbers. In fact, we're the largest plumbing company in the region, and we're proud to say we've been voted the best plumbing company since 2009. We give you upfront pricing so you know exactly what you'll pay before we start. And we do everything from drain cleaning to trenchless sewer repair. So if you want plumbing done right the first time, call a plumber. And call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
Avamere Southfield is so much more than just a home. We're enhancing lives every single day.
My home was heaven on earth, and now Avamere is heaven on earth.
Everybody's very friendly here and welcoming.
Come visit us and experience the Avamere difference.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Pape Machinery.
It's now 6:46. It has been an exciting and emotional morning already at the Spokane International Airport as 90 veterans get ready to board the latest Inland Northwest Honor flight.
Now, these local heroes will get to visit monuments in Washington, D.C. that were all built in their honor. Our Alexander Cohen-Yarts has been there all morning meeting with these incredible veterans. And Alex, you saved one of the best for last here.
Oh, I sure did. I want to introduce you all to someone very special who will also be on this flight. We have Isaac with us here this morning. And of course, with Isaac, we have Team Isaac. We have Julie and Gail. Now, Julie, Isaac's been on this trip 6 times, if I understand correctly.
This is his 6th trip.
6th trip. Okay, yes. Can you tell me a little bit about what's his job on the Inland Northwest flight?
Yeah, so Isaac met up with the Honor Flight board 6 or 7 years ago, and they realized how Isaac first started just coming to the airport and seeing them off, and he has this calming effect on them. And some of the guys didn't want to go on the trip, and when they met Isaac, he just sort of like said, okay, if the dog goes, I will go. And so he started going on the trips, and really he's the most useful when we go to the Vietnam Veteran Wall. And it's just a stressful time for a lot of these veterans, and so Isaac just gives them that extra strength and courage and something to hold on to.
I mean, when you look at that face, it's hard to not just immediately feel comfortable. What have been some of the benefits that you have noticed of having Isaac on these trips?
Yeah, so well, for one thing, he opens that door. We call Isaac our bridge. He's a bridge to being able to meet some of the veterans, hear their stories, and they look forward to seeing him on the trip as well. And then when we see them afterwards, he's kind of one of the favorite characters that they've met.
Yeah, wow. And he's already one of my favorites, that's for sure. I mean, just while we've been here, we've seen a lot of the veterans getting to spend some time with Isaac, petting him. That being said, while they are taking off right now, you can come and welcome these veterans home tomorrow. They'll be arriving around 8, and we'll probably be here between 8 and 9. For now, reporting live, I'm Alexandra Cohen-Yarts, sending it back to you.
Oh, what a sweet boy.
Isaac. I give
Thank you. You guys killed it
for us. She's getting in her love it.
Yeah. I love it. He's just like he's about to fall asleep. It's early for Isaac.
And Julie and her team do such a great job. They're just spectacular. We wish them the best flight ever.
Absolutely. Here's a live look at our day today.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice day to take off here, Matt.
I think so. I gotta go hug my dogs after we.
I know.
I don't know. You can't see, but you have he has dogs on his tie. How perfect is that?
I do. I have my golden retriever tie on today.
There you go.
Hey, let's take a look at something important, which is the sun is finally up to greet us this morning. Sunrise at 6:49. Ugh. 6:50 right now. 6:28 is our sunset. We've been watching this view the last couple of weeks over Steptoe Butte. Had a lot nicer views than what we do now. Kind of got to peer through the clouds to see some sun. You can see a few showers off in the distance here as well as we're looking eastward. We've been tracking those showers off and on throughout the morning. You know, September, we lose a ton of daylight. over the last 30 days. Look at this, less than 12 hours now. We were well up over 13 hours on September 1st. So always a bit of a harsh transition sometimes this time of the year. We just had the warmest September on record for the Spokane area. Things are going to feel a lot more like fall starting today. Really nice looking sunrise taking place, even facing away from the sun in Spokane with a little bit of pink in the sky here. Coeur d'Alene at 55 degrees. Mostly cloudy conditions will persist through the morning. Not expecting much in the way of wet weather, however. We're going to be looking at scattered shower activity heading into the back end of the day. So be on the lookout for showers. A great day to make sure you're checking that 4 News Now weather app and the live interactive radar before you head out for some outdoor activities or if you work outside. Otherwise, going to be feeling quite fall-like and quite comfortable in the 60s. So there's that afternoon forecast. Yeah, you can see things starting to get a little bit active around 2 or 3 p.m. We will take a closer look at your 7-day forecast, including some chilly temperatures on the way coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by R&R RV.
The redesigned Tiguan is here, and it's turning heads. Luxury meets functionality with new styling that includes elevated interior design and smarter tech. Take a test drive at Post Falls Volkswagen, home of 0000.
The Spokane Home Builders Association with Fred's Appliance in Thermador is proud to present the 21st Annual Fall Festival of Homes featuring 23 gorgeous homes from 15 of Spokane's finest builders like Lennar, Wren Building Company, Greenstone, and Camden Homes. Whether buying, looking for remodeling ideas, or decorating inspirations, find it all at the Fall Festival of Homes. Visit fallfestivalofhomes.com for all the details.
With 46 years in the business, here at Kerner Furniture, we know what you need with just one question.
What type of music do you like?
Classic rock? This bed has a classic style and a sturdy build so you can rock out.
Smooth jazz? It's time to recline and relax in your lazy boy.
Whatever your genre, we have the styles and selection perfect for you.
All with 46th anniversary sale pricing that will be music to your ears.
Shop now during Kerner Furniture's 46th anniversary sale.
Discover fall Coeur d'Alene getaways starting at just $249.
Need to sell your home fast? Facing foreclosure, downsizing, or inherited a property you don't need? APH Buys Homes makes selling simple, quick, and stress-free. We buy homes as is, no cleaning, repairs, or hassle, and we'll beat other cash homeowner offers by $2,500 or pay you for your time. Trusted locally for over 25 years, visit selltoaph.com or call 509-818-1800 today.
Looking for space, style, and serious performance? You'll find it all in a Volkswagen Atlas. 3 rows equals room for everyone. And turbocharged power means this SUV is built for fun. Take a test drive at Post Falls Volkswagen.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Your time is 6:53, and it is time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday with the Morning Sprint.
It'll be partly cloudy today with a chance of rain and thunderstorms. We got meteorologist Matt Gray with a look at our forecast.
Alexandra Conyards is live at the Spokane Airport as 90 veterans get ready to board the latest Inland Northwest Honor flight.
But first, we have Hannah Joy live in studio with details on today's government shutdown. Hannah.
Yeah, Natalie, for the first time in 6 years, Washington, D.C. has run out of money. Thousands of federal employees were sent home without pay, while others are still on the job. In total, 4 million federal employees are caught in the middle. Congress says that's $400 million lost in pay every single day. Democrats led by Senator Chuck Schumer say they're not backing down. Meanwhile, here at home, Washington State Senator Patty Murray did release a statement, but so far we have not heard from any local Republicans about the shutdown just yet. There's no word on how long this could last. Negotiations are continued today. But we will continue to keep you updated on KXLY.com, but also on Good Morning America.
And with the shutdown in effect, more than 11,000 FAA workers are set to be furloughed. The announcement made by the Department of Transportation. This amounts to about a quarter of the FAA's workforce. More than 33,000 Department of Transportation employees are expected to keep working without pay. That includes more than 13,000 air traffic controllers. These are expected to be the largest furloughs of any DOT agency.
We are continuing to see some showery conditions this morning in the inland northwest, although it was a lot busier last night and yesterday morning. We still got some showers around the Palouse region and in the Cascades. There's more moisture on the way. We will be somewhat dry as we head through the late morning and through lunch, but in the early afternoon, showers and even a couple of thunderstorms will begin to pop up and start creating some issues across our region. So keep an eye out for some active weather during the second half of the day. It'll be a lot cooler today, dropping a few degrees with highs only in the mid-60s.
We are live at the Spokane International Airport this morning, where a group of local veterans is making their way to D.C. for the next Inland Northwest Honor Flight. Around 90 are expected to be making the trip, and they're going to get to visit memorials as well as monuments that are dedicated to their service and sacrifice. Many of them say this is a trip they have been waiting for years, and one they expect to never forget. If you are interested in coming to welcome them back home, you can do so tomorrow in between 8 and 9 o'clock.
Continuing coverage now to the South Hill shooting that occurred last week in the Glen Rose neighborhood. A second victim in this shooting has now been identified. 20-year-old Emilio Vasquez died from multiple gunshot wounds. The medical examiner ruled his death as a homicide. The ME's office earlier identified 37-year-old Terrence Willett with the same cause of death. The third victim in this shooting, who was critically injured and brought to the hospital, has not been identified.
Spokane County leaders unite to tackle drugs, homelessness, and crime. The new Safe and Healthy Spokane Task Force brings together law enforcement, nonprofits, private companies, and elected officials. The group aims to speed up actions that improve public safety and health through ballot measures, ordinances, or restructured funding. This task force will meet monthly and will gather input until May to create a comprehensive plan.
Well, the Lakeland School District in Rathdrum is hoping to score $1 million prize. This is part of a nationwide competition called T-Mobile Friday Night 5G Lights. Lakeland is a finalist and is now competing against 24 other school districts. If it wins, the district plans to transform its current football stadium facilities. The school district says it needs the community's help to win that $1 million prize. The link to vote can be found in this story on KXLY.com.
And you'll have the chance to watch Democracy in Action tomorrow. 4 News Now is live streaming a debate for Spokane City Council's District 3 second position. The debate is between these two candidates, Christopher Savage and incumbent Zach Zappone. You can watch the debate live Thursday at noon on KXLY Plus. If you missed that, we will air it again at 7 p.m.
And we'll be back with a final check of your forecast with meteorologist Matt Gray. It's feeling very fall out there. We'll see you after the break.
At 4 News Now, we're part of this community, sharing your stories, listening to your voice, and delivering the news that matters most to you. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Thank you.
I got this.
Thanks. I'm Alex.
I'm Jade.
The finest luxury fragrances are now exclusively available at your local store. Unstoppable's unlimited collection makes everything smell
magnifique.
Luxury laundry scent beads so you can smell unstoppable.
It's a flash sale this Wednesday through Sunday at Walker's Furniture with an additional store-wide savings of 20% off our already low prices. Or take advantage of 5 years no interest financing with no money down. This Wednesday through Sunday only at Walker's.
Milk?
You got a rumble in your tumble that you don't want to address.
I don't know.
Don't live in there denial. You can have your milk and smile. Lactate's in the real milk aisle. Lactate.
Mostly cloudy conditions here as we get set for an unsettled day of weather here in the inland Northwest. We'll see showers from time to time, especially during the second half of the day and heading into the evening. Another day with some showers tomorrow, although our rain chances a decent bit less than what we'll see today. We will finally start heading towards the sunny side of things late Thursday and then into Friday and the weekend. Clear conditions will mean that we'll start seeing some chilly overnight temperatures. Look, by the time we get to Sunday night and Monday, even down into the 30s in Spokane.
Well, thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
Yeah, we hope you can stick around for live local updates throughout Good Morning America. GMA starts now.